People living in the self-governing homeless encampment called Camp Resolution, they have until May 16th to leave. And that's because Sacramento city officials plan to take back the Colfax Street site. Now, you may remember the camp started back in 2022 by Sharon and Joyce Jones, a married couple in their 50s who found themselves homeless for the first time late in life. More than 4 dozen people now live there, and Camp Resolution residents formed the group Safe Ground Sacramento to oversee the encampment. In a letter, the city told the group to leave by May 16th and deliver the Colfax Street site back to the city by June 1st. The city says that's when the property designated as a safe parking site expires. Our Roxanne Elias went to the camp today to see how residents are responding.
At Camp Resolution on Colfax Street near Arden Way, residents are already scrambling to pack up their items as Sacramento city officials plan to shut it down.
That's a nightmare. That's very scary. So I'm really stressed out right now, worried. So I'm like, I don't know what I'd do.
Danielle Wild, who didn't want to show her face, has lived here for 2 years. She's trying to get back on her feet, but feels she's back to square one if she has to pick up and leave. In a letter from the city to Safe Ground Sacramento, it asks that personal property and people be moved by May 16th.
They claim that there's some kind of hazardous outgassing of substances resulting from previous use of the property, and that it's dangerous for people to live there, but it's more dangerous for them to be living on the streets, frankly.
Mark Marin says the nonprofit is working with the Sacramento Homeless Union to fight the closure of the self-governing camp. He says it's either going to be a court battle, a political battle, or just a plain battle moving forward. But it all depends on what the people living on the lot want to do.
I think what may happen, really, if the Sacramento Homeless Union wants to do it, is that they'll fight to continue the lease, or they'll fight to get the benefits under the lease, which is essentially housing. They want housing, as does everybody.
One advocate even suggests moving the camp to a different location.
If this place isn't working for them, find another place. We have the Arc Arena, we have Cal Expo, it's empty.
But according to the Sacramento Homeless Union, the city has not provided any alternative to where they'll go. Camp Resolution is primarily populated with people with disabilities, older people, and women. Closing the site is a step in the wrong direction for people like Wild, who fear she'll have to live in an unsafe place.
People get killed, their stuff took, vandalized, like, man, burned down. It's just terrible. All kinds of stuff happen to women out here.
Now, we reached out to the city for a comment on the camp's closure. They responded in a statement saying, in part, quote, the city has met with Safe Ground Sacramento leadership to discuss the possibility of a new safe parking site. The city will share more information as soon as it becomes available. And we also reached out to the Central Valley Regional Water Board that owns the land. They responded saying, in part, quote, we understand that enforcement of the variance conditions was difficult for both the city and the occupants of the site, and respect the city's decision to close the safe parking site. The district attorney also weighed in after saying that he believes Camp Resolution should be shut down. So we will have his statement posted on our website, abc10.com.